Everything in your life is a negotiation you either won or lost. Your salary, your rent, even what movie you watched last night. Most people think negotiation is about being the toughest person in the room, the loudest voice. But what if I told you the best negotiators are actually the best listeners? You walk into a negotiation feeling unprepared. You either give in too easily to avoid conflict, or you fight so hard you burn the bridge. Your communication skills fail you when the stakes are highest. In the next 12 minutes, I'm giving you the 4-step framework used by Harvard-trained negotiators to win deals without starting wars. This is the ultimate upgrade to your high-stakes communication skills. If you're ready to get what you deserve, don't go anywhere. Step 1. Focus on interests, not positions. This is the #1 mistake everyone makes. I once argued with a former business partner over who got the office with the window. That was our position. I want that office. We wasted weeks. Finally, I discovered his real interest, the why, was that his corner was noisy and he needed quiet to focus. My interest was that I wanted natural light. If we had started there, we could have solved it in 5 minutes. Your specific action, the magic why. When someone states a demand, your only job is to ask why, in a curious, non-confrontational way. Help me understand why that specific outcome is important to you. Why does it work? It turns an argument into an investigation. You're not attacking their position, you're showing respect for their underlying needs. It reframes you as a problem-solving partner, not an adversary. The wrong way? I can't give you that. The right way? Why is that important to you? Step 2. Use fair, objective standards. Humans are not rational, especially when egos are on the line. I tried to sell my first car. I picked a price out of thin air. The buyer did the same. We just yelled numbers at each other. The deal fell through because it wasn't based on reality, just two egos clashing. Your action, the referee. Before you even start talking numbers, suggest an objective standard. Before we discuss price, can we agree to look at the market value as a fair starting point? Let's refer to the industry standard salary report for this role. It removes ego from the equation. It's no longer you versus them, it's both of you versus the standard. It turns a battle of wills into a shared search for a logical solution. This requires solid presentation skills to deliver your data effectively. The wrong way? I want this. The right way? The market data suggests this is fair. Okay, quick pause. If you've ever walked away from a negotiation feeling like you got a raw deal, hit that like button. Let's send a message to the algorithm that this is a skill we all need. Step 3. Invent options for mutual gain. Most amateur negotiators believe in a fixed pie. If I get a bigger slice, you get a smaller one. I once got stuck planning a project with a client. They wanted a lower price, I wanted the full scope. We were at a stalemate. We didn't stop to brainstorm if there were other pies, things that were low cost to them, but high value to me. Your action? Brainstorm first, judge later. Propose a separate brainstorming session. Let's take 10 minutes and just list all the possible solutions, no matter how crazy they sound. Maybe it's different payment terms, additional services, referral opportunities, or a longer-term contract. It changes the energy from conflict to creativity. You are expanding the pie before you slice it. Your differences are not the problem. They are the raw materials for a creative solution. The wrong way? Haggling over a single issue. The right way? Expanding the options first. Okay, quick pause. If you've ever walked away from a negotiation feeling like you got a raw deal, hit that like button. Let's send a message to the algorithm that this is a skill we all need. Step 4. Separate the people from the problem. This is the hardest but most important step. In a salary negotiation, my boss said no. I took it personally. I got angry. I got defensive. I made him the problem instead of focusing on the problem of how can we match my value to the company's budget? Your action? Be soft on the person, hard on the problem. Proactively build rapport. Start the meeting by asking about their weekend. Listen to their perspective and say, I understand why you feel that way. When you feel anger rising, Recognize it. That emotion, that fear, is very similar to stage fright. Don't let it drive your actions. You and them are not enemies. You are two partners trying to solve a difficult problem. The wrong way? You are being unreasonable. The right way? Let's work together to solve this unreasonable problem. This is your negotiation playbook. 1. Uncover the why by focusing on interests. 2. Remove ego by using fair standards. 3. Expand the pie by inventing options. 4. Protect the relationship by separating the people from the problem. This is how you master high-stakes communication skills. Your challenge? A low-stakes negotiation. This week, whether it's with your partner about dinner or a friend about weekend plans, consciously try to use one of these 4 steps. Just one. Notice what happens. Practice in the shallow end before you jump in the deep end. Negotiation feels scary. It feels like conflict. Remember this framework. It turns conflict into collaboration. You're not fighting them, you're solving a puzzle with them. This shift in mindset will eliminate your fear. You don't need to be an aggressor to be a great negotiator. You just need a better system. You now have that system to upgrade your communication skills and get what you're worth. I want to hear from you. In the comments, tell me which of these 4 steps is the biggest aha moment for you. If you're ready to stop leaving money on the table, subscribe and hit that bell. We're just getting started. In the next video, we're breaking down the body language secrets of the world's most confident leaders. You'll want to see this. Stay sharp and stay ambitious.